Play now, let's choose which one to play. Play now, you'll like it either way. Now how about 1889? It helps you learn so you can start off fine. And it won't take long, but it's too easy. So, best to start it off with lower difficulty. A learning game to know if you'll enjoy. To teach you the rules of the game, I know I'll start off strong. I've played all types of heavy games without a problem. You'll have problems here unless you think you're set for anything. I know I'm ready for a heavy game. I'll play anything. 9 hours of brutal stocks. You want a longer game, that's mean. Then 1817. Let's pick one in between. Then 1830. Let's play the classic game. Let's play the classic 18XX game. Play now, get ready for some stocks. Play now, let's open up the box. There is a private company. I'd like to own it if I can. Then I can execute my plan, all with my private company. There are some other choices too. Everyone's fighting over them. Still no one else is here but me. Not on my private company. There is a way to make it mine. Set off so all the cards assign. They'll auction off for the highest pay, but not this one. I'll get it right away. I'll let the other players fight. I'll let the other players pay. Because as everyone can see, I've got my private company. The first stuck around, wanting to float, and I can see you're in the same boat. Not enough dough to get my own, but don't you know you're not alone? But this company starts with you and me. A scent with my intent, 'cause we're meant to be. Laying out the track, starting up the map, building up this empire will be a snap. You can help me choose, this decision's key. Shall I play it nicely with the NYC? Glad to do a friend a favor, but it's really just for me. I'm planning for the future, soon I'll get to double the city. Laying out the track, calculate the route, pay it out to everyone or keep the loot. Want to get the best, have to get there first. If we cannot make it, then the corp is cursed. Everybody needs that tire, everybody's getting through. But when the city's chosen, token it to get the revenue. Laying out the track, how many are left? Play it so you leave the other guys bereft. Now to get this piece, they'll have to upgrade, but we'll snatch it up when my next turn is made. Everybody wants that city. Everybody much they can run. Everybody wants that fun when they're laying out the track. On my own, attempting to acquire, all alone, I'm setting the par value. Without cash, the others cannot help me, and I will have to calculate the right amount that's needed. With success, I'll be the new director. On those routes, I'll lay a new connector. And I'm hoping the others will support me. But all I hear on all their turns is passing and more passing. And I know I've got the numbers true, so I'll have enough to get this thing to float. Even so, I know I'm feeling blue, because they have no way to help. I'll float it, but when the stock rounds over, nothing else, no other shares I'm holding. Without cash, I'll have to stop my spending. I can't invest in all the rest, my doom might be impending. I'll float it if I will keep prevailing. Other stocks I'll have to keep on selling. Without help, just trying could be failing. But if I don't, I'll stay and last, so I cannot postpone. I'll float it. I'll float it. I'll float it. But only on my own. Did you see them heading to the tracks? Presidents were hoping that they'd run them for the max. Did you see them going off the street? All the hopes and dreams you had were never that concrete. Did you see them going obsolete? Who will use them? No one ever can. No one ever held them long enough to have a plan. They were worthless, never had a run. Now that time has passed, you know that they have been outdone. You can't use them, not a single one. Nothing stable, nothing set in stone. Even when you're doing well, you'll quickly get dethroned. It's a short one, any person's reign. Anyone can find themselves in a new world of pain. Rusting, 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 feasting and patrorsing and the toys by the chores and fun and stable, not here is stable. Rushing cars is rushing, rushing and cars is rushing, 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 and your mind is blown. There was a time when turns were clean, when the choices were quick, and without conniving. There was a time when they weren't mean, and the trains lasted long and were thriving. There was a time. And then it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when trains were cheap and they abounded. I dreamed my stock would rise up high. I dreamed my cash would be compounded. The game was young and I was free. My dreams were happy and undaunted. The corp had such liquidity. I could buy all I ever wanted. But the robber baron's scheme to fulfill their greed unceasing, as they force your trains to rust, as they profit from your pain. The dividends just kept increasing. I didn't think that they'd go stale, but they were gone with the 4 train. And still I dream I'll make it great. This corp can rise from desolation, but then this dream might have to wait. Right now it's barely in flotation. I had a dream this company could be the one to hit 350, could be the one that was esteemed. Rusting has killed the dream I dreamed. Did you plan your future wrongs? trains for loads of cash? Or will the other corporations make them all turn into trash? When the rusting of the trains causes the rusting of your heart, then you must work to get your gains if you play it smart. Will you pay the dividends, or are you longing to withhold? When operating ends, will you still want the most control? Let's see how you fare when you count all the shares to be sold. Did you plan your future runs, running your trains for loads of cash? Or will the other corporations make them all turn into trash? When the rusting of the trains causes the rusting of your heart, then you must work to get your gains if you play it smart. Do you think the bank will break, or will a player be in debt? We are playing for high stakes, so plan your turn and don't forget. And if you go bankrupt, then there's no use being upset. Did you plan your future runs, running your trains for loads of cash? Or will the other corporations make them all turn into trash? When the rusting of the trains causes the rusting of your heart, then you must work to get your gains if you play it smart. And now, at last, I have priority. Comrade, too bad you bought this company. Before you sell another share, my friend, before you leave me stuck with a trainless corp, listen to me, it will be better with you. Just look at all the routes you've left to build. There is none but you who can make it rise. In mercy's name, please do what I advise. Then I'll be fine if you don't sell. Then I'll be fine. You must think me mad. I've planned this all right from the start. Corps like this are never great. This corp will not do. My doom is now close at hand, and I'm regretting every choice I made. Leave me nothing, and Teen XX aim was help you. My goal is just to win. You have no chance. You'll lose this 18XX game. I could survive if you would just refrain some great mistakes. I am counting up my cash, but I won't have enough to buy. I'll go bankrupt right away, and you're the one to blame. Nothing, that's the plan. Now that I've taken the loot, now I'll sell my last share too. Now this corp will go to you. What sort of devil are you to have me caught in a trap? I don't know what I can do instead of choosing to hold onto the shares that I could. If I had sold back when I knew that I should, if I had known it's a trash company, I'd have got out, but you dumped it all on me. What must I buy? Tell me, what's the next train? What must I pay? I'll be forced to sell down. I need that train, but the train is too much. I feel so helpless, I'm going to drown. There is nothing that I can contrive that will help this corp and me survive. I'm filled with regret, but I know it's too late. It's my fault this all happened. I'm consigned to my shows at every turn. There is so much that I am learning, and everyone here is learning with me. So now I realize your move, it was well played. So now your play I must commend. 'Cause I can't blame the choice you made. I am counting up my cash and the shares I have in hand. As I sell off everyone, I'm just short of the demand. Now I'm stuck with nothing left, though I had a decent run. And we'll know the winner soon, and we'll know the game is done. Play more, another play, another chance to see many paths to take to victory. There's so much I have yet to learn. I promise I will soon return. One play I cannot wait till we next play. How can I wait a moment longer? One play more. Next weekend seems so far away. I'll study up and I'll get stronger. One more play and I'll revive. When can we all meet again? One more play, I'll make it better. I was born to play this game. My next company will rise. No two plays will be the same. It will be the best, I swear. One more play to rush the train. I read the strategy. Start new companies with fervor. And next time we'll test our brain. There's no way that I can rest. Will you try this out with me? It's time, it's now, let's play it here. One play more to test the market. We can sell off all the shares, see what happens in the yellow. We can withhold if we dare. Taking the last time, just the perfect one. It will be a while before they make that run. Timing to upgrade, tokening them out. Mastering the map is what it's all about. One play, two more understanding. Time before the perfect train. We can play it tons and tons. We can play it tons and tons. And our knowledge is expanding. And our knowledge will improve. Did you plan your future runs? I'm ready now. I'll play with you. One play more. Feels joyous gaining. Play it every day. Don't forget about the Euros. Stay out. One play more. We can test the market. We can sell off all the shares. See what happens in the next time is a happy day. Next time we'll discover all the things in gaming we adore. One more game.
one more praise.